With the ones like Ageha, she'd probably smash my face in. She'd say, "Why didn't you contact me?" or something. She looked and acted like a real tomboy. When I remember the past, it makes me smile, but...
Hey!
At the point where Toe Street leading to the school met, there was a girl wearing a Keifu uniform standing there, looking towards me. The other girls that she was walking to school with asked "What's up?" and seemed puzzled as they spoke to her. However, it seemed that that girl can't hear the... wait, let me start that again. However, it seems that that girl can't hear them, and she's staring over here at me. Just faintly, her eyes seemed full of surprise. "She's pretty cute." Without realizing, I'd stopped walking and was staring at the girl. Till a few days ago, I was going to an all-boys school. The sight of a girl on the way to school in a uniform, she was pretty cute too, you just said that, causing me to get palpitations is perfectly reasonable. Whoa, there's girls.
Is that you, Oi?
Yes, it is.
No.
What? He's a smooth talker.
No.
Suddenly having someone call my name in such a carefree manner made me feel a little nervous. Who is it?
It is you. Oi, no way. It really is you.
There, she said my name again, and she has such a happy expression on her face. Do I know any girls this cute? No, wait, I've seen this face before. When she smiles like this, and her eyes sparkle like a little kid's. Is that you, Ageha?
Yeah, of course it's me. Yeah,
I don't know
did
how
you
to
forget
say
my
it.
face?
She asked as she briskly moved closer, bringing her face right up to mine. It's definitely Ageha. She's changed a lot, but if I just look at her face, there's no doubt that it's her. Is it really that Ageha? As if there's like that many Agehas.
Yeah,
in
very
Japan.
funny. How many other Agehas do you know?
100. Oh, that's you.
100% authentic, the real Ageha
Himeji.
Miji, sure.
What is it? What is it? Said the other girls as they gathered around in a circle. Ageha turned to face him and introduced me.
This is Oi.
Yeah, that's what
How
we're calling him.
Looking.
Manase, I guess. Manase.
Sure. He's a transfer student. You remember him, don't you?
Sachin.
Shit.
Sachin? Shit! Shit replied, "No way, Oi," as she warmly raised her face in surprise. When we were in the 4th grade of elementary school, we were in the same class once.
Wow!
Oh my god!
Oi and I are childhood friends. He used to live here, but he got transferred to another school, right?
The girls seemed impressed by Ageha's explanation. Wow, that was cool. And they looked at me with eyes full of expectation. "Nice to meet you. I'm Oi Mayonnaise." In front of all these girls in their uniforms, I greeted them with a stern look on my face as I tried to hide my embarrassment. Ageha laughed as she looked on with relish on my mayonnaise. Come on, Connor. I never thought I would find myself doing introductions in the street on the way to school like this, so I was totally unprepared. I'll say it again. Let me do it again. I could hear Miss Alul's words in the back of my mind. Alul.
You've gotten taller. I didn't recognize you at first.
That's not the only... Never. As she spoke, Ageha was moving her hands around my head to show the difference in height between myself and her. Our bodies were making contact, but she either didn't notice or didn't really mind. I flinched slightly, but the fact that she was so unreserved actually made me feel more comfortable. Back in the day, we used to have such good matches. Boys are so unfair. Is there any other boys? Like, is this the only boy character?
I think so.
You fucking kidding. Read it.
Nope.
Speaking of which, you've changed too.
Yeah, we changed voices.
Shut up.
Really?
As she said, "You think so?" she looked at herself. Her boobs. "Yeah, you always looked like a boy, so I was surprised to see that you became a girl." Oh, God. Those were my honest thoughts, but I said them in a way that sounded weird. I would say so. I thought she might find it slightly charming, but...
So I've become quite the woman, haven't I?
Quite the looker, I gotta say.
No.
Gail laughed happily and did a little turn on the spot. Con, you're gonna have to deal with me. Like this.
I'm gonna bite you.
You're gonna what? The force of her spin made her skirt float around gently. Oh. Yeah, it's like you're not really a Gaia. What? Well, dazed and not really thinking, those thoughts just kind of slipped out.
Yay! Alright.
Gaia was pleased and did high fives with her friends. What? Seeing her in high spirits like that was just like old times. Gaia, my best friend, during my childhood hadn't changed in the 5 years that had passed. It just said she changed. Yeah. Her appearance was surprising, though.
Guess he meant personality.
Yeah. The lessons on my first day at my new school flew by in the blink of an eye. Between the language and social studies lessons taught in regular schools were those from a specialist curriculum. What the fuck? I was still in the 2nd grade, so there aren't that many. But it looks like when you go into the 3rd and 4th grades, the number of these specialist lessons increases. I can't help thinking that he's in the actually, like, American 2nd grade. That's really funny. By the way, this is a 5-year school.
Do not touch me.
This is a 5-year school. Listen. That's why when walking the hallways, this kind of thing happens. I'm not allowed to touch my wife on her back. Like this. Hey, she's pretty. Coming from an all-boys school with its sad customs, I couldn't help my eyes from following the girls as I walked past them. It's a woman. Oh, God.
Ho-ho, so you're already checking out the girls?
No, that's not it. I just thought they looked really grown up. That's all.
They're seniors from the 4th and 5th grades. Then they're not all seniors.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
Maybe they grouped them like 1st and 2nd grade or like freshmen or whatever. At our age, a gap of 3 or 4 years is pretty big. The students in the upper grades look very mature.
Also, although this is specialist school, the percentage of girls is pretty high.
More women. Huh? Why is that? Without thinking, I really took an interest in that, and Agaya looked at me as if she wanted to call me a pervert. What?
At the time that the school was rebuilt, they made an effort to accept more girls.
I'd heard about that before I had transferred. They increased the number of courses for girls and asked famous designers to make the designs for the new building, make them more feminine. It had been said thanks to that. What? It had been said thanks to that, the ratio of boys and girls is about 50-50, which is one of the selling points of the school. Bearing this in mind, I felt uneasy about choosing this school as the one I would transfer to, but I'd like people to think that it can't be helped because I'm from an all-boys school. By the way, it's now lunchtime. Gaia is in the middle of giving me a guided tour of the school building. Yeah, but this really is an amazing school. The school itself is pretty old, even though it doesn't look old. Due to it being a special kind of school, of course, it's famous in the local area. I've known about it too since I was a little kid.
I like the design of the building.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty futuristic. The school building has been rebuilt over the last few years with the renovations divided into several stages, the last of which was completed just 1 year ago. It's said that is because of the famous designers. The design uses many curved lines, so the appearance is far removed from what that generally associated with the word school. What? It felt like I had entered some kind of sci-fi setting.
The facilities are first class too. Air conditioning, full disabled access, so anyone can feel peace of mind as they spend their school days here.
Disabled access? What's that? That's right, Miss Alul, Kotori, should be somewhere in this school.
But, oi, you really have changed.
Oi manoi. Oh, hoi manoi. Ageha, as she walked by my side, was happily murmuring as they looked at my face.
In the past, your face was cuter, but now it seems more rugged somehow.
Ooh, yeah, same to you. You look more rugged.
Hey, I don't look rugged.
If she knew that when we met on my way to school earlier, I thought, she's pretty cute, she'd never let it go, so I'd better keep quiet.
If I hadn't heard it from Anchan, I'd never would have realized.
You heard it from Anchan?
Yes, that you were coming back.
By the way, I'm in the same class as Ageha. She knew that I might be coming as a transfer student, which is why she wasn't that surprised by our chance meeting this morning.
Hey, if you were going to come back, you should have contacted me.
Sorry. The reason why we call him Anchan isn't because he's like an older brother type guy. Aniki is an older guy, like a big brother. He was our childhood friend, but he was much older than us, so we nicknamed him Anchan. He's not related by blood, but he's just like a real big bro. Ageha glared at me and said, "Jeez," as I tried to laugh it off.
That old me would have made you taste the axe bomber.
Lariat?
Sure.
She wouldn't really have hit me. That's what it said, right?
I think.
Okay, I don't know. As we talked, we went back to the classroom. Whoa. The classrooms weren't exactly normal either. I wouldn't say so, yeah.
Kind of interesting looking.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I felt a little uneasy taking lessons here, but maybe I'll get used to it sometime soon. By the way, there's a girl in a wheelchair in this school, right? Miss Alul, no, she's called Kotori Habane. I asked Ageha as we returned to our seats. I didn't ask what grade she was in, but even if it's not the same, I thought Ageha would at least be aware of her.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ageha reacted like she was being evasive. It wasn't just Ageha, but the other people sitting nearby who heard our conversation also seemed kind of awkward. Question mark.
If you're after... Sorry, I keep messing up her name.
Kotori.
Kotori. She's in this class. It looks like she's not here today, though.
Connor, it's all like, it said how it looks. It's nothing special, I would say. Like most.
Okay.
I'm just saying. After I get how it said that, someone added, "You mean today either, don't you?" What? It's very confusing right now. The way she said that seemed quite harsh. That can't be. I thought about explaining that she had left the dormitory this morning in her uniform, but I held my tongue. The atmosphere was kind of strange.
Recently, she's been off school for a long time. Seems like she's not feeling well.
Not feeling well? Whoa. Yesterday she had went out to Windmill Hall, and then later she was chasing that duck around the halls of the dormitory. And this morning she left wearing her uniform. Is she skipping school? However, more worrying than what Kotori is up to is the reaction of the others in the class when they heard us talking about her.
And that's where we'll stop it.
Alright.